oh, get your popcorn and your snacks because it's real handsome time with
Get your popcorn.
with Drew, the eighth wonder of the world, Vion,
Sasha.
Ethan, Machine Gun,
Ooh.
and Sam,
That's me, dude.
and myself, Cole.
It's funny you said Ethan Machine Gun because in OYA football back in the day, we used to be given like nicknames on a roster.
Where do you think I got this from? I know
Have I
this.
told you this story?
Yeah.
Well, maybe the listeners don't know. My first ever nickname given to me, everybody was getting these dope nicknames, like things that I guess like show that you're a monster on the field. I don't really know, like just intense dope names. And my first nickname ever given on the Oregon Ducks was Ethan E for everything gun. And is that not the lamest nickname you've ever heard in your life? I didn't do everything.
That's such
Straight
a sick
up
nickname.
I didn't do everything. I
Weren't
played
you,
center.
You were a center.
But then
That's
the
what I was
next
gonna
year,
say.
the next year, I was like, I need a doper name. Like, I'm not going to be fired up if my name is E for everything. So, and then I got Ethan Machine Gun. Yeah.
That one's
That
so obvious.
nickname,
Yeah, I know. I'm
dude.
like, why did
Machine
my
Gun
last
is so
name? My
obvious.
last name is such fruitful ground for dope nicknames. The name is
Yeah.
a weapon, gun, and you give me E for
You are
everything.
you're a weapon.
It's literally like it was the easiest layup of all time, and I didn't get what should have
No
been
love.
I think
until the next year.
the coaches seem to have just seen this like young posh little boy and were like, E for everything, that sounds sweet. He's
Yeah.
a sweet man.
I mean, it was. I mean, it's a clever name, but it wasn't something that invoked just
Fear.
fear.
Yeah, you
exactly.
wanted fear
And
invoked in the
it didn't
enemy's
fire
eyes.
me up at all. Like
Yeah.
you could say E for everything for any type of thing. Like I could
E
be like
for
some,
everything.
It was terrible.
Dude,
It's
all right.
shocking.
I can just imagine the coaches. They're like, all right, you Raptor, you crazy legs,
Crazy
you
legs.
Yeah.
E for everything.
Like guys were named like Sure Hands because they would never drop the ball. Like that's a dope name.
Sure hands.
Yeah,
Sure
yeah.
hands.
And
Okay.
that's a dope name. But then I get E for everything, and that's not even a nickname. That's like a phrase. So
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here with that. Call me
Ethan-
Machine Gun.
Ethan Butterfingers Gun.
Yeah.
At least it has some sort of like creative
Sure.
part of your brain mixed in. Like, you
Ethan
fucking make a name like that.
Fumble Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Fumble gun.
fumbled a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, can I start off with my current event? I'm really excited about mine.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
All right, there's this woman in Australia, right?
Sure.
But wait, there's more. So she's at she's at the supermarket, browsing the aisles. Her name is Helania Alataya or something like that.
You've picked hard names the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been known to do so. But so Helania is at the supermarket in Australia, browsing the aisles. Out of nowhere, a 10-foot long diamond python is looking her right in the eyes. But wait, there's more. It turns out that she is a snake catcher.
Oh.
So she's like, hold the phone. I'm going to go run home and grab my snake catching mechanism. Goes home, then catches the 10-foot son of a bitch and saves the day.
The snake was in the store.
Yeah.
Dude, 10 feet is unfathomable
I thought
for
you
a
were-
snake.
I thought you were gonna say
Oh
she
my-
went home to go get her like snake catching stuff and came back and like everybody was eaten by
Yeah.
the snake. It was just a massive like bodies like imprinted through the snake. I don't know.
I guess a diamond python is non-venomous, but still.
It's
you
just
know.
a big motherfucker.
I
Yeah.
totally thought you were going to say she just like wrestled it and,
Yeah.
and took it by
No,
storm.
dude,
and
the-
ripped it.
The coincidence of like, that'd be like if you were at the supermarket and an alien showed up
And I was
and
an
was
alien
gonna kill
hunter?
you and like you spoke alien.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I mean, what a quinky dink.
I don't know if I
Okay,
see
fine.
the comparison.
I'll
An
do a-
alien? I
I'll
mean,
do a
snakes
better
are like
one. I'll do a
aliens.
better one. That'd be like if you were at Chipotle and you were like, can I get lettuce? And they're like, oh, we're all out of lettuce. And then you were like, oh, well, I work on a lettuce farm, so here's lettuce.
It's too complex.
just
but he
use
would,
some
and he
of
would
mine.
also have to go home to get it. So
Yeah, you would
that's a
run
good
home and get
part.
the lettuce.
Nice.
This so-called snake catcher lady didn't even have her supplies ready to go.
what did she-
How
Dude.
much of a snake catcher could she really be?
I think she was previously a snake catcher.
So
What-
rutared and
Yeah.
What
had to go
tools do
dust
you
off the
need?
stuff.
I don't know, a snake.
A bag?
It's called a snake bag. Yeah,
That's it?
yeah.
Let me go
No,
get my
no.
bag.
People have these like long poles. I've actually
I've
looked
Bro,
seen
a
into this
those.
little bit.
10-foot long python,
like-
though.
Those things that like old people use to like pick up
Grab
stuff.
shit.
It's like the
Yeah,
same
they're kind
concept.
of like that, but they're also a mix. It's like a hybrid of that and what retail people use to get like the shit off the top,
Okay.
the top shit.
But
Fuck
like,
yeah.
you think, I don't think that's going to help against a 10-foot python.
Oh, dude, you just fucking like.
I feel like you got to get your hands in there and fucking
just-
grab the
yeah.
thing.
Why, if she was a real snake wrangler / catcher or whatever the fuck you want to give her title, she would do that. She would just get her lasso out and
She had no
whip
fear.
on.
All right, we're
And
firing,
ride it.
We're firing on all cylinders. Next current event.
I can talk about another lady.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell the same story. For some weird reason, you started with this lady, and I was like, oh,
oh
fuck.
fuck.
So, 3 of us here are single. And this lady has seemed to find a loophole in the finding a relationship kind of area. This lady, and I think we should all follow after her, found love in an extraterrestrial. It's confusing, I know. But she supposedly got abducted, and I fucking binged watched like an hour of her videos before you guys came to touch up on who she is. But her whole story is she was making jokes early on about, oh, I really hope an alien doesn't abduct me. This is like 6 months before the abduction, and she somehow gets abducted, and long story short, telepathically with an alien, they communicated and found love in each other. And she's waiting for the day for him to come back.
And what insane asylum? Insane asylum is what I just said. What insane asylum is this woman living in?
Oh, dude.
Arkham.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk trash because I think aliens are real, and I think this is a story that may completely discredit aliens at all costs, but she basically goes into this whole spiel about they basically fucked.
Telepathically.
She said it was like an orgasm times a million.
And who gave her a platform to speak? Was this Alex Jones?
This was her
TLC?
own, like, she posted this video, and it's like a 30-minute video. Her name is, fuck, dude, what is her name?
Where's she from? Who is this woman?
Abby Bella. She's like a YouTube creator, but she's only been creating videos for like 6 months, and
This chick just wants views, dude. How
and
many
I know. She's an actress, and she like, I checked out her whole resume, and it was like high school plays and a bunch of other bullshit, and that was pretty much it. But she's like 20 something, and she's Polish and like lives in America now, and has been like broadcasted across a bunch of fucking news articles. And do you think we can find love in aliens?
No.
Why not?
I think, I'm not going to rule it out. I'm not searching for alien love.
Yeah.
But if an alien...
I think she's been searching though for alien love, and like
do
it
aliens
just happened.
have titties?
she said it was a very like what you think an alien fucking looks like, which is already suspect, and a little gray
Yeah.
character with big ass eyes.
Yeah.
And
I think it's funny that you said like this is the one person you won't talk shit about when you've talked shit about so many
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
You said you
because
wanted
I
to
want to
kill
believe.
You wanted to
I
kill Tiffany Haddish, but you want to stand up on this chick's platform and just celebrate her.
Every single
No, I don't want to
episode-
celebrate. I'm trying to get her to spill the real beans.
You called every bachelorette a whore, and
Yeah.
this woman is
I
saying,
know, and Bachelor, and it's just
This is clearly just your average run-of-the-mill alien story where you say you get abducted for attention. There are certain alien
but she had
stories.
sex with one and is gonna have a relationship.
That's what. Oh, that's her big twist, dude. Come on. Ben
And
said before.
I believe certain alien stories, like the Bob Lazar documentary, I thought was very interesting. There's certain facts or I don't know, testimonies that come to light later
Yeah.
down the road and are proven to be right. But this, when you said she's a YouTube content creator,
and an actress.
like,
Checked
what are
out
we doing?
I checked out her demos, and it was just. I said I wouldn't talk shit, but she's pretty
What
terrible.
was the name of the alien?
I don't
How big
think-
was the piece?
I don't think dude. I think this was all through like vibrations.
Ooh.
She doesn't go into detail.
So it was a
about-
big vibrator.
She went into detail, but she's like, a lot of this stuff, they told me I really couldn't talk about it.
Well, that makes sense. You
And
know?
I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And she has some invisible tattoo on her neck.
She's finding all the loopholes.
But I'm trying to believe it.
it's funny that she has all these extra points to sound more believable, but every one of them is as ridiculous as the next.
Oh, she goes into this is a 30-minute video about her getting basically asking for it and it happening, and then even more of what she wanted to happen happened.
They said they could turn me into one, but I don't think I'm ready to take that step yet.
She was like, they asked me if I wanted to live with them and be taken from Earth, and I was like, I really don't know if I was ready.
My thing is just like the ego that must go into this. Like in the vast universe, the ever-expanding universe, there's aliens, who knows where, all around.
Everywhere.
You think that these guys came up here to Earth to plow you and you only? Get the fuck out of here. Your booty ain't that special, lady, whatever her name is, Abby Bella. There's just no way. There's no way you're that special. That puss ain't that great. These aliens probably don't even care about puss. Like you said, it was just all vibrations.
I think it was no touching.
She was just shaking.
She has the best vibrations.
She's
She's
just-
got the best tickle to her.
But this is my invitation for her to come and defend herself.
Get on here.
This is
Abby
the person
Lee.
that you said we should interview.
I want her to tell the story.
I would
No,
listen
I
to
don't
it.
want to talk to Abby Bella.
No. We don't have to talk. She just has to tell.
You just told us, and I don't believe it. So why the fuck would I want to talk
Well,
to her?
she is.
I'm interested in the logistics. Like I would.
That's
be
what I
interested to
can't.
hear
I
her-
can't go into depth because I fucking don't remember.
You know what? I take back what I said. We can talk.
I would
about
like
That's
to.
why I think
I would like to, get down to the nitty gritty with her and hear a little bit more.
she says
get a
where
little
they're
more
from,
Detail.
like the galaxy they're from, which is very weird.
Schlorfon.
Bro, like the aliens would want to fuck like
Other
someone
aliens.
hotter. No,
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Or other aliens. Like, why isn't that a thing?
It probably is.
The aliens are
If
bored
the
with their own
aliens are
race.
Out there, they want to.
We are aliens to them.
Yeah.
But she's. I mean,
Like go fuck Kendall Jenner. Aliens, you're wasting your time with Abby Bella. There are much better specimens on this planet for you to use.
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
I
they
agree.
saw the size of her inflated fucking head and thought she's one of us.
Dude, that might be it.
That's ours.
That was a corny joke, but actually pretty funny.
I just.
Thanks.
I just think it's unbelievable, but get her on here. Have her defend herself.
Okay. I'll reach out to her.
I'll reach out to her. She is, hey, dude. She has like 1,000 followers on Instagram. She's.
Love you, Abby.
Those aren't the numbers she was wishing would happen.
No.
Like 1,000 to her is probably like I doubt failed
I doubt
miserably.
she's gonna want to talk to us after Ethan said your booty ain't that special. That puss ain't that good.
I'm talking.
It's
all
on-
out of all the booty and all the puss on planet Earth. You think that the aliens want to come down and get some of that one?
Hey, love is love, dude. I'm not.
Well, that's what we can
Yeah,
ask.
yeah,
Why
that's that.
you? Why are you so special, Abby?
I'm done hearing about this Abby Bella bitch.
All right, my current
We'll have her
event
on
is
next
about
week.
Abby Bella. She got abducted and fucked by aliens. I'm kidding. My current event is about Mark Normand, known for in this past recent year for releasing a self-produced special on YouTube, and it's one of the most watched comedy specials over the past year. And like I said, self-produced, so all props to you. That's awesome. But what's cool is from this newfound, I don't even know if it's newfound. He's been around for a while. You've heard Seinfeld talk him up on like at a Mets game one time, saying that he's like the next up. But he finally has a Netflix special coming out. It's only a 30-minute thing, and it's on that show, The Stand-Ups on Netflix. And I think that got announced last month. So it's not too much of a current event, but I think it's cool that I don't know, just working independently, believing in yourself, betting on yourself can pay off down the road, because I think the story was he made the Out to Lunch special. He tried to shop it around to several different streaming services or whatever, and they just didn't buy it. Puts it on YouTube himself, and it pops the fuck off. And without that, I mean, now he's got a Netflix thing coming out. So that's my current event. Boom.
Wow.
Boom.
Props to him.
Mark Norman.
Yeah, have you ever, dude,
Why
he's
am
super funny.
I don't know why I can't think of what he looks like.
Frail white guy,
There's a lot of frail white dudes.
commonly mistaken for Kevin Hart. That's one of his bits.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll look him up after this.
My current event is about LaMelo Ball. And he was abducted and fucked by aliens.
Yeah.
No.
How dare he, dude? He's a liar.
No. LaMelo Ball is a great kid.
Yeah, he is.
He's 19 years old. He set multiple records for like shit he did in the NBA as a 19-year-old. He's on a great path. He's a part of the Ball family. Everybody knows about LeVar Ball, Triple B, all of that shit. And I just love the flipping of the narrative about the Ball family, because when LeVar used to be going on all these shows, just showing up and acting out, talking to Stephen A. Smith and going at him, saying he could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one, shit
Which
like
he can.
that. Of course. Everybody fucking hated him, and the idea was that he was going to ruin the kids' future, like all their futures, and that Triple B would be a failure and all that shit. But I guess what I'm getting at is this story about LaMelo Ball is that he hasn't spent a dime of his NBA money yet, and the only money that he has spent, he used on a Bentley that he is now renting out to girls who want to use it to look bougie as shit at their birthday parties.
Kind of similar to how like you can rent a PJ that doesn't even fly away. You're just on the
you just
tarmac,
pull
you
it
go
up.
take pictures.
Yeah.
in it.
That's not even a real plane. That's just a
Like a made-up thing.
set.
Damn,
That's
yeah.
literally just like a corner of a set where girls go and take pictures
Yeah.
that looks like they're on a private jet.
How fucking pretentious, dude.
Is it pretentious though? I feel like that's a really
It's a great idea.
Good
Oh, it's
idea.
smart by LaMelo.
yeah.
But I think
Oh, for
if
the
you
people.
fucking
Yeah.
buy a car just to take pictures around it,
yeah,
reevaluate.
I mean, it's a good market apparently.
You are right though,
But,
Drew. The flipping of the narrative, I've noticed that over like the past like year or so. how
It's been a
like-
couple years since he was wiling out.
He got in trouble. What did LeVar get in trouble for?
It was-
I need a timeline.
Oh, he got in a fight with one of the female commentators on ESPN, and they
Yeah.
wouldn't let him come back on.
And with like Jeannie Buss, who is
Yeah.
like one of the owners of the Lakers. And like basically the idea was that he was getting Lonzo run out of Los Angeles, and that
Because he's just
and that
psychotic.
Lonzo like playing bad was like his fault and all that shit.
Yeah.
It was literally a show. Like he was
Yeah,
doing it correctly.
They
He was-
they have a reality TV
They have a
show.
face-
That's what I'm
TV
saying.
show.
Yeah, he was literally doing it all like just acting out for the perfect fucking reason to spike his sales in his fucking garbage shoes when he was promoting that shit.
Maybe the
Yeah.
flipping of the narrative came from like just the kids coming of age and realizing that, hey, I don't need to listen to every single thing that my dad tells me to do anymore. Like,
I think the narrative,
you know,
flip
and then
comes-
the fact that they separate themselves from him, they go on their own business ventures, whether it's renting out a Bentley to chicks or like having your own shoe deal outside of the BBB. I think the narrative might have changed because like like you said, BBB sucks. The shoes suck. The kids don't even really associate with their dad anymore. So did the narrative change, or did the kids just separate themselves?
Well,
And BBB and LeVar is still just a piece of shit.
No,
they
I
still
thi-
associate with him.
They definitely
Just not the brand.
They associate with him, just not the brand.
Well, I
but-
guess that's what I meant.
but also like I think part of the narrative that's also switching is that like LeVar has still created this like I don't know environment for them, and that he is like, you know, he's proven to be a good father essentially, because there was literally talks of him being a shit ass dad because of like all this stuff that he was putting on and all the publicity, and you could go one way or the other on it. But
What was
like
when the other son got fucking locked up across the
Yeah,
country or
Yeah, I
whatever.
mean that was fucked.
And then it was like people were shitting on the family even
Yeah.
more at that point because they were like, "What the fuck are you doing with your son,
Yeah.
dude?"
But
Dude.
I think like the way that LaMelo is treating his money could be in part in testimony to like their dad's way of raising them.
Yeah.
I think the narrative flipped because the kids can fucking hoop.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
they're good.
Well, the
So-
middle one
LaMelo,
can't, right?
Well,
Well,
he's,
yeah.
he's about to be in the NBA.
Really?
Oh
He's
my
on,
shit.
He's
God.
on a summer league roster right now. I don't
Wild.
remember which team.
But is he at the level of like the
can't
other two?
remember.
Anywhere
No.
close?
No.
I think
Okay.
that LaMelo will probably end up being better than Lonzo overall.
He
Well,
already is.
Yeah, but Lonzo's a great player too.
Yeah, Lonzo's.
He's
great.
still on the Lakers?
no.
No, he's
Lonzo's on the
or
he's
Bulls
on the
now,
Bulls now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. LaMelo's on the Hornets. I actually think LiAngelo, the other one, is on the Hornets. Like
It's either the
Summer league
Hornets or the
team.
Lakers
I could
summer
be
league.
wrong.
I don't know.
That family just reminds me of the show that they have. What's it called? Ball's House.
Ball
in
in
the
the family.
Is like Run's House. It's essentially sounds like the same shit if you ever watched Run's House.
I never saw that.
How bad were those
Terrible.
shoes too? The BBB shoes. Like
Um,
I remember hearing
never
that like
saw
people
a
would
pair
buy
in
them and
real
they'd
life.
fall apart like the
Really?
week
I
that
think
they
they were
got
just
'em. And you spent like
overpriced.
$200 on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to shit. Like 300, I think, even, which is wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does seem like the youngest one is LaMelo. That's his name.
Yeah.
He's
LaMelo.
definitely gotten some of that business acumen from his dad, without a doubt. He's
Mhm.
he's
For sure.
coming up with his own fucking schemes, renting out a Bentley for these bitches. You know, that's fuck
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck yeah,
That
He's probably
was
making.
Bentley.
That was actually the event.
Yeah.
I mean, it was him renting out his Bentley. to
That's
these
so
girls
funny.
using
Does
it
he
for
still
their
live at home?
birthday party.
You said he didn't spend a dime, so I'm imagining he's living at home still.
There's
I
no,
mean,
there's
no,
0%
he's not.
chance.
I mean, yeah, it was like a metaphorical thing.
I was assuming not actually zero. That'd
You're
be kinda
telling me
fucked.
the aliens came down and fucked Abby Bella when you could fuck LeVar Ball? Get the fuck out of here. That's a lie.
the best baller in
Absolute
our
lie.
generation, dude.
Could have got steak and BBB, and they got Abby Bella. Crazy.
What the fuck are those aliens
Wild.
thinking?
All right, real extreme.
Extreme.
I want to pose a question to you guys.
Mm.
And this one, I think it's interesting. But have kids gotten more extreme compared to our grandparents, compared to our parents, compared to our generation? Is it every year that little kids get more extreme?
I have two ideas about this off the top, and they're completely contradictory. Because in one part of my brain, I'm thinking absolutely, because kids now have access to absolutely all the content in the world, and they just want to replicate shit that looks cool to them. Jackass exists in every quarter of the internet now. Anybody can be doing, Jackass as a show, and I feel like now that kids like have the access to that, they want to replicate it. And on the other hand, I'm thinking in the older generations, like I feel like parents didn't have as much of a grasp on what their kids were doing because they never were able to see them and they were
Yeah.
never able to contact them. So like they had free reign to literally do whatever the fuck they want. So
Yeah, but like think about I'm thinking like kids fucking doing shit on like BMX bikes.
Define
like,
extreme.
That's extreme in the sense of like sport.
Just fucking extreme.
Here's
dude.
extreme-
You know extreme when you see it. Like a guy runs like up to like a something on like a wall and he like jumps off of it and everybody's like, "Oh, yo!" Like
My one hole to
Yeah.
poke in this is you were mentioning like our parents and then our grandparents or whatever, these generations that are less extreme than us. I would argue that the people that fought in these wars, like World War II, World War
That's
I,
what I was about to
that's
say.
the most extreme shit you've ever read about, heard about, seen dramatized on TV. Storming the beach, Omaha Beach in
Yeah.
Normandy, that's the most extreme shit I could ever think of. And comparing it to some 10-year-old today who all he knows is probably YouTube, that's the softest motherfucker I think you could have. If you had one kid talk to a World War II vet who fought in Normandy, I mean,
They wouldn't understand
The
each
difference
other.
between the two is so massive.
okay, but like
But I
just
get what you mean extreme in
for,
the
like,
sports
yeah,
sense.
face value.
Yeah.
But-
like face value, just think about this. Like you're an executive at Mountain Dew and you're making a new commercial, which avenue are you going down? A guy storming the beach or like a chill, like 16-year-old kid with bleach blonde hair, like doing a backflip?
No,
Dude, I think Mountain Dew goes the opposite direction. They start showing off like, yeah, if these motherfuckers had Mountain Dew on the beaches, this shit would have ended quicker.
No, I'm
We
seeing
would've
them
won faster.
in fucking Mountain Dew uniforms because they're sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Dude, it's like how the Nazis were sponsored by Hugo Boss.
They
and
were-
Hugo Boss made
they
their
weren't
stuff.
sponsored by him. He outfitted
or
them.
or like patches of just like Red Bull, Mountain
Yeah.
Dew, Oakley, and they're rocking Oakley shades.
That
Just
would be so sick. We
But-
would have won so much faster.
what's more extreme than a fucking kid fighting off Black Plague?
Eh.
That's
A backflip.
extreme.
A backflip.
A backflip.
What
a
about
fully
Tony-
healthy kid backflipping?
What about Tony Hawk doing a 900 on the half pipe, baby?
Dude, hot take, we were the most extreme generation. We're
We all owned.
You can't even say it.
We
Yeah,
all
right.
owned that fucking like mini ramp
yeah, dude.
that you would use to go off with your skateboard, your bike, your razor scooter.
I used to run off of it and like do dunks.
Yeah, dude.
Run
and
off
the
of
and the
it.
hoop would just
Yeah.
fall on you.
No, I would
Like
run
it
up.
wouldn't. You'd have sandbags on the hoop, and one of them's barely on there, and you just grab the rim, and then it comes down and hits you in the face. That's extreme.
I think there's a difference
super
between extreme and just stupidity.
yeah, like going to fight in a war. That's pretty dumb, right?
Yeah, like
Being
But if you get
forced,
drafted
if
into
you're
it-
being
being
forced.
forced to fight
That's
in a
pretty
war,
dumb,
not
too.
very extreme.
That's
Hey,
that's pretty
hey,
dumb.
a draft, pretty dumb.
That is pretty dumb.
All right, but that's my spiel.
Kids are real extreme.
Kids are extreme.
God damn, dude, I'm just imagining.
Everybody wants to be Danny Duncan.
Yeah,
Danny
Danny
Duncan.
Duncan, super extreme.
Who the fuck is Danny Duncan?
Not extreme enough. I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is that?
Sounds like a kid with his little fucking mini hoop inside.
Who is the poster child? Like Johnny Knoxville?
No, like the most extreme person ever.
Rob Deerdeck?
He's up there for sure.
Nah, I'm kidding.
I think
I don't
that,
think
like,
he's up there.
The most extreme person that I can think of, and I'm not stalling whatsoever, and stalling isn't making me not be able to
Wait.
think
My-
properly.
My thing is, if you label yourself extreme, you're not extreme.
That's true. Yeah,
You're like
Yeah.
a posing bitch.
that's super poser of you.
You just do your
And
thing.
I am extreme.
Airheads extreme though.
Ooh.
Labeling themselves extreme, and they
The most
certainly
extreme
are.
person is Beans from Even Steven.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
And
I think you're right. Mine today is, I mean, I already started off on a good foot, but it's real fucked. I don't know. We talked about reality shows yesterday, or I guess it almost was yesterday.
2
2 days ago.
2 days ago we recorded.
And I don't know if you guys have ever seen a show or heard about a show called How Far is Tattoo Far? Have we ever heard of this show?
No.
I've seen different tattoo shows.
Yeah,
but
we
no.
did watch that one tattoo show together. Remember that?
Like Ink Master?
Yeah, we remember that one day that we like watched a bunch of it.
Of Ink Master?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The like dog shit tattoos. This one is pretty diabolical. It basically puts two people in a room on like a game show hosted by Snooki, which is already, you can already gauge the room, how it's going to be, what the game show's about. And these two people decide to tattoo something on each other, and they don't get to see until it's done, the opposing person. So, as you can probably already guess, there's some tension in between a lot of them, and there's a lot of unspoken stuff that they feel the need that a tattoo would represent what they want to say. Like, what was some of the shit that was... basically, there was a dude fucking his car. A tattoo.
That's impressive to tattoo on somebody.
They were, like, oddly good. Like, if I sat down and gave somebody something, I'd be like, here's this, and I wouldn't expect something other than a stick person, like, fucking a outline of a car. But they had some, like, pretty rancid stuff of, like, there was, like, a outline of, like, a person shitting, like, shit and period blood. And just some really, like, weird, fucked up stuff that is now on your body forever.
So the point of the show is that two people come in, you tattoo each other, and you don't get to decide what the person is tattooing you with. And after you see your tattoo, what happens after that? Like after they see this person fucking
It's
a
usually
Honda on their body, what do they say?
Tears of like,
Tears.
holy shit, like I can't believe this is on me. Like one was
Yeah.
like, on his fucking forearm, I heart big porn with boobies hanging down.
I heart big porn.
I heart just porn, and it was like big tits hanging down, and it was like
Nice.
outlined in neon blue,
Nice.
and it just like feels like a life ruining show.
Yeah, I wonder how much they get paid to be on there.
I don't know, dude, but like they go in, they must pick some pretty fucked up people because
Like, is there a winner? Like, how do you like?
Oh,
how
there's
does it
no
end?
winner.
Like, what's
Nobody
the
wins.
conclusion of it? You just like both look at this terrible tattoo you've both given yourselves, and then walk off set.
it's kind of like I think you're there to almost like squash beef or
Oh,
like resolve
whoa,
something.
I see.
Yeah, because it's usually, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it usually like exes that come in and are like,
There's exes, there's like
So
best
now it's coming
friends.
together.
There's best friends though that'll do fucked up stuff, and yeah, dude, and there's
I think I've seen like a version of this on Snapchat or something. You know how Snapchat
Maybe.
does like their own like shows sometimes? I feel like I saw like a version of not with Snooki,
There may be.
not with Snooki on it, but like
there's an Australian
was.
version that's fucked up,
Hmm.
but they brought it to America, and like, dude, just having the thought of your whole back being like somebody's face
Mhm.
tattooed on you.
Yeah, like I could see like
That's
if
what
it
it
was like a
was.
relationship thing and one of them was a cheater, like
Yeah.
just tattoo cheater right on their back,
Or,
in
like,
big ass bold letters, like that would be kind of entertaining.
Or
to
like,
see.
I'm dumping you, and
Yeah.
like that's how they're dumping them, rather than like being like, oh, let's be logical about it and talk.
Mhm.
Let me fucking tattoo. We're done,
Mhm.
and now we're never talking again. But yeah,
Hmm.
there it is.
Nice.
Interesting. So, what tattoos are we
Why?
giving each other?
I would give Drew a tattoo that says "I am glue." Ethan would
With
get
the Elmer's glue bottle, I think that'll look good.
Ethan would get a tattoo of Joe Ingles, 100%.
Mm.
And Sam, I think that I would get canceled if I said that what I would tattoo on your body.
Oh, which is terrible, dude.
Mine would be
I'd
like
be
if I could put one on
cancelable.
myself, it'd be a tramp stamp right above my booty, and it would be like aliens. This is what you're missing, and then an arrow pointing down to my asshole.
I wonder if face tats were allowed. I didn't see any
Ooh.
face tats. It was all like neck down. I
Yeah,
really
feel like
hope.
face tat is like a whole.
But like, you're already doing some rancid shit.
yeah,
let's-
but faces. Like,
Let's step it up a notch. Let's do it one more.
It would be funny if one of them was like somebody just put a teardrop tattoo like on somebody.
Or like 5 of them.
Yeah,
It's like just way too
God.
many.
you turn them in immediately after. All right, I have been real fucking hydrated this week, baby. See if you can hear this.
That's water. That's water, baby. Oh,
We've turned into an ASMR channel.
he downed it. Ooh.
And that's just one of probably 25 to 30 that I've had over the past 3 days. I've just been downing water like nobody's fucking business. My piss has been crystal clear. Give me a drug test, I'll pass it, even though I smoke every single waking moment of my life. I am
I
so
think you
goddamn hydrated, and I'm feeling like 100% today. You know, like last episode I was saying I wasn't feeling the best. I think in part due to this fucking hydration kick I've been on. Just been real fucking hydrated for the past couple days, and you know I'm just trying to spread that that good word, that good just I don't know message for all you motherfuckers that aren't getting hydrated enough, and you know, do your thing.
Is this a new thing for you?
Water, yes. I have not had water my entire life, and
Right.
it's usually been a concoction of usually I drink my own spit,
Mhm.
or I like to dabble in different semens from different animals, like horse or perhaps a
Yummy.
seal. But yeah, I really did. I opened up a Kirkland Signature purified water bottle the other day, and I was like, "This is me. This is now what I am. No more horse cum. Now it's just purified H2O. That's word to fucking Bobby Boucher, the water boy. And you know, dude, I'm gonna die hydrated, if I can even die, because I'm so fucking hydrated.
You just turn into a
Not sure
puddle.
about that
I'm
yet.
just real fucking hydrated and real quenched, I guess you could say.
You need to
That's
test
me.
out other waters.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
You got to
I
start
probably
diving
should.
into other ones.
I know, dude. There's so many water out there.
Save
Yeah.
Dasani, dude.
I like
I'm
Just
part of
Water.
I'm a part of Dasani.
Just
fan.
water. That's Will Smith's thing.
No, it's Jaden Smith's, but I don't drink it because of Jaden Smith.
I
just-
drink it because of his voice.
I drink it
dude.
because I shop at Whole Foods.
It is good though. Just water's pretty good. Core is great. Got to get that pH level just right.
Sick. Real messy. Super real messy this past week. Little mess. Yeah, no, dude. Since I moved back in with my parents, I have left all of my suitcases just like opened and all over my room. I have to be a goddamn pigeon walking into my room. I've got little areas that I can tiptoe into. But other than that, it's just spilled out luggage. It just looks like an Arby's roast beef sandwich of luggage everywhere. And
Meat Mountain.
on top of that, I also, speaking of Ethan's sheets from last episode, my sheets are super fucked up right now because I got these burn scabs on my knees when I went camping because I was shuffling in our tent that had no cover on the ground. Our what do you call it? Your blow up mattress. It deflated 100%, and we had to sleep on the firm ass ground. And when I was shuffling around during the night, I got burns on my knees. And having said all that, coming back home, these blisters and scabs on my knees have torn open every night because naturally when your knee goes in and out, it's just going to break and tear open. So my sheets are just filled with spots of blood everywhere.
Ooh.
Yum.
So-
Kind of spooky.
Yeah.
Waking up and seeing blood all over your shit.
Ooh, scary.
Dude, I can
Blood.
Who
relate.
knows what it actually is?
I can relate so much to the messiness of the room aspect and where like you have like plots of like piles of shit all over and then you have your like one trail that you can walk
Yep.
through. Like it's like you're in the quiet place
Yeah.
and you're walking on the sand like cuz it's the one trail you can go down. It's like in the dead of night too. You become so accustomed to this trail you've created in your room like it's almost like it's second nature. Like
It
you
is.
just follow the trail in pitch black and it's pretty incredible.
with
The
your
human,
eyes
the human
closed. Yeah.
mind and body is just it's baffling.
when I go down like every night at 12:45 to get my like potato chips and hummus and salsa shit, I feel that because I come up and I have that path. And it's like what's the game? Snake.io.
Oh
You guys
yeah,
remember
Slither,
that shit?
Slither.
What, like BM
Slither.io. Yeah, well, or what's like the general name of the game?
Where you
called?
try to like collect the dots and it adds a dot
To
from
the
you.
snake.
I
I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure
just
it's
snake.
Slither.
It's just
IO.
literally called Snake.
Yeah, I think it's
Or
just
there was
called
one called
Snake.
BM Tron.
Slither.io was the one for like the
At some
app.
point, I just
Yeah.
remember playing that.
But
Yeah.
it just feels like that, dude. I'm a slithery little snake in between all the roast beef in my in my room.
crawling underneath,
It's just a giant Arby's sandwich in there.
playing night crawlers.
Real messy. Fucking
Damn,
gross.
bro, you
Gross.
messy little snake. I was gonna talk about just like bad drivers, but like it felt a little phoned in because like I haven't really had any experiences like shitty stuff on the highway lately. So I'm just gonna talk about literally. So I'm looking for, or I found one. I was looking for like a fucking vintage like suit to wear to this party, right? And I went to like, we went to that thrift store when we walked out of the pool in that video, and we went to that thrift store, and there was like a zillion suits at that thrift store.
Yeah.
I went back and they were all gone. Then I went to another thrift store. Then I went to another thrift store, and then I went to Flower Child, that place that I tried to make you guys go that one time, and nobody wanted to.
Flower
and then we
Child.
ended up going to Strader's instead and looking at plants, and nobody bought a plant. And then I was upset. And I went to like 7 different thrift stores today to just try to find a fucking like chill ass pastel colored suit, and they just don't fucking exist. So I had to just like mix and match some shit from Flower Child.
You didn't hear about the great pastel suit purge of 2018?
demand?
They don't exist anymore, and if you're caught in one, they take your head off.
There's probably like a shortage because of like Afghanistan or something.
Yeah,
Probably,
must be.
dude.
But yeah, I'm just like stressed out or whatever.
A nice pastel suit. All I think about is Dumb and Dumber.
Did you ever find
Yeah.
Did you find something?
Yeah, I found one, but like
Is it cool?
It's like, I wish it was better.
Do you like it?
It feels a little just like I settled.
Well, if you couldn't find one, I mean, you technically did settle.
Well, the thing is, it's like at fucking Flower Child, they have all this chill ass shit, nice jackets, but they don't have 2-piece full suits. So I'm like fucking mixing and matching. The colors don't match. And then I was like, it has to be darker up top and lighter on the bottom. I don't like.
But it's 70s, right? You don't have to match the colors.
Yeah, but
You know, 70s was like
Do what you
everyone
want.
was
Austin
colorblind.
Powers, like groovy baby shit.
Yeah,
All right.
That's sick.
but yeah,
Wait, so I have to do that whole process too?
yeah.
Okay.
A nice vintage suit. Sounds
Is it
hard.
me? Am I going?
I don't know. I'm just looking at you because you were just talking to me. Sometimes me and you just end up talking to each other instead of like participating in the group.
But yeah.
I'll just go. Mine just happened to me. My butt, yeah. And it was on the way here. And it's funny you say that because it is not a bad driver thing, but it is a driver thing. And it's about cops. And as a white male, I am specifically in danger from being pulled over.
You need to watch. You need to
Yeah,
watch your back, dude.
Of course. No, but I was going down 315. If you're familiar with 315, you know what I'm talking about. The area like in the woods where it's like kind of hilly, you know, like down the way. And I'm going like 60. You know when you just like don't fucking pay attention to how fast you're going like at all? It feels like it doesn't even feel like you're driving at that point. Driving is one of those things where if you're not paying attention to it, it feels like you're basically asleep.
Just floating.
It literally feels like like you transported from one place to the other. And I was just in that zone where you are like, maybe I'm driving, maybe I'm not. But I was going like 60 and it was 45, and there's a cop in his fucking like Camaro model car, and he starts to follow me as I'm going 60, and I'm like, oh god damn it, I haven't dealt with this in so long. Like I feel a little bit nervous. Like I can tell he's gonna pull me over. Motherfucker follows me for the entire time I'm on 315.
Which is, you do what to get over here? 670?
315.
Well, you do 315 and up and around.
Oh, to
right?
670. Yes.
So that's where
until I was on 670. Yeah.
Holy shit!
That was pretty far.
It's so far.
It's like a 15-minute.
If you
drive.
ever need to get out of the zone where you don't feel like you're driving, have that happen to you. Because I'm like fucking like staying right at 65. Do you know how difficult it is to even stay at like a specific mile per hour and not go over it?
Do you fuck with cruise control?
I do fuck with cruise control. However,
Not today.
not today.
It's too short of a drive to use cruise control, I think.
I don't use cruise control on 315 specifically because
It's fucked.
it's not curves.
315's fucked.
There's a lot of curves, and when you're doing cruise control and you're going through a curve, sometimes you're like, wait a second.
You feel like if you
I
let go of
feel
the
like you're
wheel,
not
you'll
in
just
control.
slingshot.
Yeah, dude. But this cop followed me for so fucking long, and he just made me realize I was driving, and sometimes I don't want to realize I'm driving. I just want to get to my destination, park my car, and go and get out. But yeah.
I pride myself on like sometimes those travels where it's like you park and you get out and you're like, oh fuck, I don't remember a single moment of even driving. Like it's something
That's what
that's
I
so
mean.
accustomed to you.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
you drive to school and you're just
yeah,
like,
where you're like
fuck,
spaced out.
how the fuck did I get
That's what
here?
I'm saying, dude. And maybe I was probably looking at my phone. I look at my phone so much when I'm driving. Admittedly, pretty bad habit, but like it's just something I feel that I'm good at. I feel like if I've had 10,000 hours of driving and I'm a pro at that, like Malcolm Gladwell says, I've also had 10,000 hours of looking at my phone while driving, at least.
Maybe you're like listening to Linger by the Cranberries and you're just getting a little zoned out, and then all of a sudden you're just like at the location and you're like,
The Cranberries?
what the fuck?
You could put into like a psychosis and you're just
Yeah.
fucking hypnotized.
I actually just listened to the Arby's theme song the entire way there. Dun 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 dun.
That's what it's.
We have the meat.
That's all I could think.
It's fucking fire.
I cut that part out.
We're sponsored by Arby's.
Sometimes I listen to the Social Network theme song when I'm driving, and sometimes I listen to the Interstellar theme song when I'm driving.
Was that Hans? Both of those?
Hans was Interstellar.
Hans was Interstellar. I don't think
Trent Reznor
Yeah.
Oh,
was.
yeah, you talked about
Yeah,
that
it was
before.
Social Network.
Trent Reznor.
Dude, that one is so sick. That
It's so good.
dun,
Mhm.
dun, 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 dun. And then the background it goes like it's like
No, it's so good. Dude, one of my favorite movie scores is for Punch Drunk Love by John Bryan.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a great song on there called Tabla,
Dude.
and it's like this mismatching of like these crazy non-instrument sounds. It's like I don't even know what it's comprised of, but it's the most like insane
It's like
song
a
I've ever
feeling,
heard.
dude.
Yeah,
Some
I like
of those
to.
noises are like
Sometimes I like to throw on like a movie score and like just walk around and like be like I'm scoring
in
my
a
life right
movie.
now. Yeah, totally. Like when you're driving or whatever. Okay, my butt. Yeah, it's very short. But I'm curious what you guys think of it because I heard this yesterday. It's really just a phrase that my dad said describing his experience. We were all eating dinner, and then we're done eating. My dad starts sniffling. I'm like, oh no, like. I said like, oh, I'm worried that I might have gotten you sick or whatever. Like, because I had said I was sick this past week. He says, no, I just get the sniffles when I eat really fast. And now let that sink in. Just everybody think about it for a moment. My dad said this with utmost certainty and not joking, no sarcasm. And I said, wait, what?
it makes sense.
I'm like,
Holy
wait, your
shit.
nose gets stuffy when you eat too fast. He says, yes, that's what happens. I'm like, is that even physically, like, scientifically possible?
Well, it's not stuffy. It's like your nose gets a little runny when you're eating certain things.
No, but like, dude, we're eating like fries.
You know,
like, dude, but
Maybe
like,
the
You
seasoning
got
was
fries
spicy.
for dinner?
and dude, I mean, he keeps sniffling. I know,
it.
fries, chicken,
just
whatever
a
the hell it is.
plate of
Yeah, yeah,
fries.
but like, it's nothing like I can get it if it's like a really hot dish and you're eating like.
oh yeah, well
wings, and
that
then your
makes
shit starts
sense.
to- yeah, but I'm like, we didn't eat anything of spice nature. Like, and when you eat really fast, you start to sniffle, and then I'm like, okay, I let it sit. But then like an hour later, he's still sniffling. I'm like, this is just not from the food. You just bold-faced lied to me and my mom about why you have a sniffle. I'm like, you don't even know why. It's just, why did you even say it?
That's a real man.
And
He
then
didn't
we-
want any of the family to be in concern of his
total-
sniffling
that-
nose.
That is it.
But
It
why-
is
Yeah.
100% it. And I'm realizing that now, but it was funny because my mom and I like ganged up. I'm like,
eating.
what are you even saying? like that makes no sense at all.
Did the fries / chicken / whatever have an excess of pepper on it?
No, dude, it was Cane's. It's like the
Cane's has to have pepper
most
on it.
bland,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah,
the
but it's
most,
not,
like
like-
non-spicy.
That's
like,
not sniffling food.
no,
Wait,
you don't
so
just
I-
start
That's
sniffling.
Is he actually sick?
No, he's fine. He went to work
Oh.
today. Like he's
so
doing
no
his thing.
sniffles this morning.
You should call him right now. If he sniffles on the phone,
oh, I know.
then
Dude.
we give him $50.
I'm just gonna hold him accountable for like every time that like I don't know like am I gonna watch
I'm
for what
eating
times when
too
he's eating
fast.
fast and I'm gonna be like you're gonna be sniffling soon, don't be eating that quick, okay? For you know how
That's
like
unreal.
most people probably just get hiccups when you eat
Yeah.
fast. No, my dad just gets
Dude.
sniffles.
I've
But
almost-
yeah,
I've almost died from hiccups.
Hiccups suck,
Yeah,
dude.
did I remember I told you guys this happened like a month and a half ago when like I like almost choked and died.
shit, I didn't hear
Nice.
about that.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll talk about it another time, but
Near-death experience, nice, dude.
Dude, the hiccups can really make you feel like cardiac arrest is coming.
Especially if
Like,
they
If
last
you-
for a
if you
couple
get s-
hours,
if-
dude.
Yeah, if you get stuck in that, dude.
You feel like you literally can't do anything, and this is it.
Yeah.
This is how I'm gonna feel for the rest of my
and
life.
you're trying every technique. That sounded really legit.
Yeah.
Just
every technique.
just imagine, just like being like, oh, Dad, shit, are you getting sick? He's like, no, it just happens when I eat fast. It's just, A
How
does
confusing.
not equal B here at all whatsoever.
I'm shocked there weren't more questions.
It sounds like he was.
There were we were questioning it,
pretty
but like
convincing.
my dad is like just one of those people.
I
Knowing
get 'em.
knowing deep down, Drew, like you said, it's because he doesn't want anybody to worry. But he is just one of those people who sticks to his guns and like doesn't. He like once we started digging into it, he just didn't participate in the
Don't you
conversation
think-
anymore.
Maybe someone of significance told him that in his life before. Like
I
he
think about that stuff too, like when you're a kid and
Yeah.
you're told something that you believe is truth but isn't, and then you grow up believing this one thing.
dude.
Maybe he's
Yes.
just allergic
And
as
then
shit to
and
something.
then it's fact for you.
Yeah,
at
and it's
that point.
absolute fact, and you cannot be told otherwise because that fact has cemented itself in your
Totally.
subconscious. That thing for me is like washing your chicken and touching chicken, because everybody tells me that is so fucked up
I've
and
told
wrong
you
to
that.
do.
Washing your chicken.
And I've never thought of that as a thing.
What do you
before.
mean?
So when people are people are like, you have to wash your fucking chicken
yeah.
before you do.
How do
have
you
to-
wash chicken?
No, you
I
don't.
don't.
You don't wash your
Oh.
hands.
I don't wash like
You don't wash your hands after you touch raw meat.
Okay, yeah, like I handle the chicken.
Whatever.
And I have no problem like handling the chicken. I'll eat like raw shit.
But you don't
And, like-
wash it before you cook it.
I never had.
I don't do
I
that.
had never had that idea before.
Mm.
And like I do handle just like raw chicken with my hands, and people are like, "What are you
Yeah.
doing?"
I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm not afraid of
that's that
salmonella.
weird.
I don't. Can you get salmonella
I think
from
that
raw
is
chicken?
Yeah.
salmonella.
Like salmonella to me is like the biggest wives' tale of all time. I've cracked open eggs. I've opened eggs and then went right to the next thing and like.
Yeah.
That's what I like, yo, bro. If
No,
you're getting
I watched-
bodied by salmonella, you're a weakling.
I washed
You're not
my
drinking
hands.
enough Kirkland purified water.
After eggs and like raw meats, I for sure wash my hands. Also, sidebar, I have a haircut in 45 minutes, and I will leave early.
Okay,
I think
Who's
we
next?
can make it.
Are you?
Sam, have you done your
Well,
butt yeah yet?
it's 16 minutes away, so I'm gonna have to leave
Oh.
in 20 minutes.
Sam, have you done your butt yeah yet?
No.
All right, let's hear it.
I just wanted to quickly truly think after my last segment of Tattoo Far, I think reality shows have gone too far. I think we need to cut the bullshit and drop them all. That's it. But yeah, fuck them.
Okay.
Okay, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the best moments of Hot Boy Summer.
Hot day activities, hot boy summer, anything you associate with that.
Yeah, we had a Hot Boy Summer. There were some sad moments, but there was a lot of really good moments. And we're going to talk about all of the ones that we can remember right now, because most of them have been lost in a drunken haze.
Shit.
I feel fixated at just pools everywhere. Like not in one specific place. I just remember being at pools.
Being near water.
Yeah, near bodies of water.
It truly is. A pool on a hot day, I think, is the most satisfying thing. I don't know what else would be.
That was pretty hot boy of us.
I just feel like I don't
Yeah.
even fit the mold of a hot boy summer. And like we were saying before,
No, it's a
that-
mindset. See, you're
So, but I don't have the
yeah,
mindset.
I know.
So yeah, I don't have the mindset, and I was also discussing before the podcast that like I don't even know if I believe in the idea of summer anymore, because summer only meant something when you were in school and you had summer break, and now it's just like everything blends together. Like what even is this season that we're in right now? Trying to tell ourselves that we need to act a certain way because it's hot boy summer.
It's summer.
Well, I just think
Is it?
It classifies
it's
activities
time
you
for-
can't do
Well,
in other seasons.
Sure, but
Which
it's
is-
also just completely based on the temperature.
What about
Well,
if you
it's
live
It's
somewhere?
from agriculture.
What if you live somewhere where they don't have the season of summer?
It's still summer.
It can't be.
Yeah, but okay, like it's just like a man-made concept, like time or like words.
In months.
Yeah.
Classified in, yeah.
I feel like I just don't live up to the name of hot boy summer. Like, yeah, we went to some pools, had some good times, but like I am somebody who doesn't like heat too much. I don't like to sweat. I don't like crowded places, and that's just like what this weird portion of the year brings.
I will
I
say-
refuse to say the S word.
Summer is definitely like a little bit hard to live up to. It's like New Year's Eve. It's like it's not going to be as good as like all of your wildest expectations. But if you ground yourself and you put on your hot boy summer hat, then you can have the best hot boy summer on record so far.
You know, Ethan, I can think of a few times where you absolutely had the mindset. Coming into the pools that we were staying at, dude, you dropped your shit. You dropped all your clothes and you hopped in right away, dude.
I do like
regardless of anything going on.
Yeah.
Like barely said hi to anyone. You're just fucking jumping into the pool. That's a hot boy summer activity
Is it?
right
I
there.
feel like to me, in my mind, I like to hear that you think that. Totally. That makes me feel good. But in my mind, it's like, I need to just remove myself. And I love pools and I can stay in pools for a really long time. And like, but to me, that doesn't feel like I'm doing the hot boy summer thing.
Dude, no, because like to me, it shows that you came in so fixated on the pool. Like you were so beeline to the pool that like nothing else mattered.
Yeah.
And like when you sit there and watch that, where you're just like, yeah, dude, like I'm in the pool. I'm getting in the pool right now.
Part of it might
It's like you are invested in summertime. That is a summertime hot boy shit.
Dude,
Spin
I
zone.
Thing.
haven't done this yet. Wait, hold up, just to prove Drew's point. I'm gonna tell myself to put pictures in the edit. Picture here of Ethan doing hot boy summer shit. Beat. Another picture of Ethan doing hot boy summer shit.
2.
My
Boom.
thing is like, I think it's a deep rooted thing where it's my shirt's coming off, it's popping off,
Yeah.
and I'm not necessarily comfortable with the way I look. So let me dive into the pool and not let anybody see me
Conceal.
for hours, and then
Alright.
come out immediately, reclothe myself, and then it's time to go. Usually by then, but you know, I like, hey, if from the outside, if people think I'm hot boy summer in it, that's cool with me. I guess that's sick.
I
Okay,
stick
wait,
by
wait,
my
what-
Thank you.
So like we can't just be focused on pools. Like what other hot boy summer shit do we do?
Popsicles.
That's not
Popsicles are-
Sparklers.
We played.
Well,
with
I did.
sparklers
We
on
made
the 4th of
beads.
July.
We made some bead
What, dude,
bracelets.
Okay, me buying that bracelet kit and making bracelets.
I
for
was a
everybody,
fan, dude. He still
Yeah.
got it
Ethan
on.
and Drew both wearing
wearing
theirs.
mine.
I don't
I-
have mine on.
Dude,
I
that
lost
was very
mine.
hot boy summer.
Is
of
it
us.
though? Is that?
Oh,
hot?
yeah.
I thought it was
Okay.
cool. This might be hot
Jewelry?
boy summer.
Jewelry is hot boy summer as fuck.
This might be super hot boy. Like if there's a Jenga game
Oh,
somewhere
okay,
around
okay,
me,
okay.
outside in someone's backyard at a bar,
Mm-hmm.
I similar to the pool. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not fraternizing with anybody. I'm going straight to the Jenga thing and I'm playing until I beat everybody who wants to even try and play
Dude,
me.
you have been diving in on
It's
big Jenga this summer.
Big Jenga, dude. How many times do you think you've played? 55 times.
I don't know. I'm talking about 10,000 hours. I'm definitely putting in
Dude,
the hours
there's
on
still
that.
time to get a couple more games in too.
Oh, there's time.
Summer isn't over, dude.
Summer isn't over, but we're just doing
Hot boy
like,
activities will resume.
hot, yeah, continuing.
It was also hot dog summer. We ate a lot of hot dogs.
It was the summer of Glizzy.
We
I
ate
did a lot of
lots hot
sitting on
dogs.
couches, like going over to people's apartments
Just
and
hanging.
just like using their space for my own betterment.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
You know,
During the summer.
a hot boy area is a porch
Yeah.
and a
mhm.
front lawn. Lawns are hot boy summer.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Lawn.
more like
well, like because our old apartment didn't necessarily have a porch, but we had our front
yeah.
just like area,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a lawn there, and we would take the chairs out there and just
lawn.
kind of like sit there in our glory and tan and sweat and look fucking gross.
Dude, we played a lot of basketball.
We played a ton of basketball. That's true, dude. We got better.
We
We're
did
gonna
get
be-
hot.
basketball.
I got one basketball session with you guys.
LaMelo
It wasn't too
Ball.
good.
LaMelo.
What do you guys
Yeah.
think is so we did a lot of drinking this summer, obviously.
We did.
What is the most hot boy summer drink?
Water. A nice
Almost.
ice.
For me, it was the
cold
IPA
glass
Stones.
of water.
There's only two answers to this question.
I know mine for a fact was a vodka lime.
Yeah, Drew got it. A vodka water lime is the most hot boy summer shit. You can do a vodka tonic, vodka soda, but vodka lime is #1 hot boy summer drink, followed by Aperol Spritzy, followed by Ethan's IPA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Speaking in Jamaican accents all the time. That's pretty
Yeah.
hot boy summer. We do that.
Yeah, man.
Dude, new Drake features, very hot boy summer.
Yeah.
Like when Drake hops on a song, that gives me hot boy summer. vibes.
COVID. COVID
Yeah.
was hot boy
Yeah,
summer.
the Delta variant is
Yep.
very hot boy summer.
Laugh Now, Cry Later came out a year ago.
Was that
but-
last summer?
It
That's
was.
wild to me.
But it's so hot boy.
Song of the
summer.
summer, dude.
You kidding me?
Song of the summer.
What else happened, dude?
Um,
I don't know. Oh, the Olympics.
the Olympics happened.
That is definitely a summer event, but it's
Dude, I don't like. I could talk about a lot of.
it's not
stuff
over yet.
that we did, but like
It's not over yet.
I keep the memories to myself.
Kroger.
We
Kroger
went
was
to
a big
Kroger
part
a
of
bunch of
Hot
times.
Boy Summer. Supplied most of the needs that we needed for Hot Boy Summer.
Deep mental despair.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Depression.
My hot boy summer is basically just like extreme highs followed by crippling anxiety and depression.
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 Yes.
Followed by more extreme highs and getting outfits off, being concerned if my outfits don't look good, and looking good on the weekends, and then going into Monday feeling a little bit gross and out of shape, and then getting back into shape by Friday to have extreme highs followed by extreme lows.
I just hope everybody had a good summer out there.
Yeah.
I mean, if the benchmark is to have a better summer than me, it's probably not that hard to do. Just go do your thing, have fun. There's pools, there's bars with Jenga. Just do your thing. Live life.
You tell him.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him.
All right, that's a wrap on Hot Boy Summer.
Any
Not
last
actually,
thoughts?
it's just a segment, but there's still more Hot Boy Summer to be had.
Maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So we're doing
When-
top 2, flop 2.
Wait. When does summer like officially end? Is there a date?
On the
Probably,
winter
Labor,
solstice.
Like Labor Day weekend, maybe.
Is that technically what it
Something like
fucking
that.
is?
I think
But
on-
according to Cole, he did say it's a mind state. So that thinking that it could go all year.
It could be
Could go all year.
12 months.
Well, dude, right when Hot Boy Summer ends, I mean, I don't really know what the internet is gonna call it, but
Cold boy winter.
I'm looking
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm
well,
saying.
Before Cold Boy Winter, there's gonna be Hot Christian Autumn.
Hot Christian.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We're gonna
Holy
be, We're gonna be
shit.
chilling with Braylon Lee and Jamie K.
Jamie
and,
Lynn.
and Kylie Lee and Kaylee Lynn. And
Getting
we're gonna be wearing lots of fall shit.
Overalls.
Getting absolutely just fucked by aliens was the best part of my summer, though. That
Yeah.
I mean,
Getting
I
my
forgot to mention it.
brains, my back blown out by
Getting
an
just
alien.
what I needed from these
Falling
aliens.
in love with Abby Bella at summer camp
Yeah.
was the best part of my
Yeah.
summer.
And then transcending to another fucking world. All right. Top 2, flop 2. I already forgot what it was.
It's
Fast
fast
food.
food, man.
This
Fast
is going to be...
food.
Drew, you want to start?
Do we want to start with how do we define?
You want me to start?
Fast cat, like this is a good question.
Okay, so, well, okay.
And is there a price point that we're going
No,
below?
price,
Because that's what
price
makes
needs
fast
to
food.
not be involved because you can get unlimited amounts of fast food.
Yeah.
I think anything with a drive-through or those types of places where you can go in and be served like right up. With the places where they don't even hand out a menu, they're like, we know that you know your order already.
We'll include fast casual.
Or it's
Fast
on the
casual.
fucking table.
Dude,
right
but
in
that's
front
still
of you.
gonna bring up some debate
It
because,
will.
like we were
Okay.
already talking about Brassica versus Chipotle.
Brassica is too nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's-
that's the weird thing. It's like Chipotle and Brassica have the same exact model
Mm-hmm.
going for them.
Yeah, but
like
Brassica definitely
Chipotle,
has, like, better
you
food.
would definitely
I would call it fast
consider it fast food
Yeah.
more than
Well, it's
Brassica.
owned by McDonald's too. But let's debate it. Dive in.
Okay, my top 2, undisputed, is Steak and Shake #1.
Okay.
Um, Frisco Melt double garlic steak burger, Frisco sauce, shoestring fries. Have to pick them up in a bundle and just
With 4 fingers.
Stick them in there, dude.
food. Yes.
With the claw.
Me and my brother were actually talking about this before the pod. The shoestring fries are such like they're faking you out, dude. Because you if you take like 3, you just know it's not enough. You gotta fucking reach in and you gotta pick at it like a bundle of weeds or something. You just gotta
What bundle of weeds?
One shoestring fry just isn't a fry.
No.
What it is,
Yeah.
it's like you make an Exodia or a what's the other thing from Pokemon where it's like all the cards coming together or something like that. Exodia's Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's like you create a massive pile of a bunch of fries that then like kind of just turn into like one massive fry.
right.
Yeah.
Because then you're not eating your fries like this. It's more of like this. And you kind of have to you get your palm in there, and it's like a shove motion.
We'll have to do a top 2, flop
Um,
2 of fries because
Ooh, that is
I have a very strict opinion on shoe-flace fries.
Okay.
Souffle fry.
I think they stink.
What's your second?
My second one, if we're gonna consider Chipotle, I'm putting Chipotle in there.
You
Okay,
dog.
that's pretty much
take
like
it.
one of one.
You
Besides
dog.
fucking Tim Hortons.
Hortons.
Timmy Ho's is not only the best fast food restaurant, Tim Hortons is the best restaurant. Tim Hortons is, I'm not even fucking kidding right now. Go on my Twitter, see what my pinned tweet is. 2015 at Tim Hortons. You were my first meal of this year. I love you. I love Tim Hortons so much.
I like their donuts.
So
Timmy
strange.
Ho's, dude.
Yeah.
Turkey Bacon Club.
Does this not also like start the debate again of what fast food is? How could Tim Hortons be fast food?
Tim Hortons is fast food. They have a drive-through.
It does get a little shaky. Yeah, they do have the drive-through, and that was our one main thing. Is if there's a drive-through, that's a fast food place. But it is a little. It gets weird when it's strictly the breakfast stuff. But I don't know. I don't know the full menu.
They have lunch
See,
and dinner.
then,
I know
then they're in there.
I'm not
Then they're in there.
I'm not hearing any.
I want to
Tim Hortons
knock
slander.
Tim
I'm
Hortons
moving on.
lunch.
I think
No-
it's the
no Tim
coffee.
Hortons
I think it's the
slander.
coffee thing for me. Like,
yeah.
McDonald's has coffee.
You think of Tim Hortons, you think of coffee.
In
When you think
Canada.
of McDonald's, you think of a burger.
They both have coffee.
It's okay, man. You chose a Canadian restaurant. You're in
Yeah, 'cause
America.
I love Canada. Whatever. My second pick is Wendy's.
4 for 4.
Wendy's
Fair
reigns
enough.
supreme over
Yeah.
the top 3: Burger King, McDonald's,
Yeah,
and Wendy's.
100%.
Wendy's is 100% the best.
In that
Yeah.
trifecta of like the
Close.
classic burger joint fast food places, Wendy's without a doubt reigns
Fresh,
supreme.
never frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Them
Dude.
burgers.
Have you seen
reign.
them act up on Twitter? They have the
Yeah,
best
they're hilarious
like
on Twitter.
Twitter person.
Dude, they were
whoever's
the
running that shit.
OGs, and now it's obnoxious as shit how brands like handle their social media. But Wendy's were OG at just like roasting people.
Yeah.
Dude, I always think
Like-
about this, like the guy who was not sent, but like hired to run the Wendy's social media. How much fucking money does that guy have now?
That's why
like
he's
the dude
fucking
who
around.
actually like revolutionized it, like you
Yeah.
said, and now it's like a copycat game with all these other marketing like Twitter accounts.
Yeah.
But the dude who originally started that vibe, it must be just that's
Oh,
the coolest shit ever.
He's like the top executive of marketing. probably
Has to
now.
be.
They're like your CEO, buddy.
But
keep memeing.
But yeah, like that was like a meta of that.
Yeah.
And Wendy's started that shit.
Wild. What they started that early too.
Just like nothing to do with their food, but gives them like
Roasting
extra-
people.
Yeah, it gives them.
All right, I gotta go
High
get this
prestige.
haircut. I'm leaving you guys with this.
what are your bottom
Give the
two?
flop too.
Chick-fil-A fucking sucks.
Ugh.
That's all I'm doing. I'm leaving with
Wow.
that. Meta world peace, be free. I
Wow.
just watched that Malice of the Palace documentary. Shit goes hard.
Hell yeah.
I forgot they put that shit out.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have a
I'm
good haircut.
So sorry to do this to all of our loyal
Trim it up.
Chick-fil-A sucks.
Damn
we
it.
just can't have that.
Grow
Are
your
you up?
Yeah, I'm
grow
up.
your beard back, by the way.
Oh yeah, one of the best moments of Hot Boy Summer was that week and a half that I had a beard. Looked really hot and summer.
Very summer.
See you guys.
See ya.
Peace.
Samuel, your top two.
I got to go with the sleeper that isn't in Ohio, that should be in Ohio, and that's Cookout. I don't know if you guys
Ooh.
have ever had Cookout,
I've heard of it.
but it's just Southern food to the fucking max, cheap as fuck, and you can get literally any combination of stuff. I got a pigs in a blanket with a corn dog and a chicken quesadilla.
Dude, how many places serve pigs in a blanket? That's
Isn't
awesome.
that fucked?
That's great.
But you can get a hodgepodge of stuff, and it's like $6 for a fucking fat meal. And being high and going is just insane. It's too much. It's a little too much. My second one, I want to do overall. So I think, oh, fuck. Are we counting Five Guys?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, that's like an example of a fast casual place that I think is definitely within.
We're considering
you go
it.
in and you get your food.
Do they
like, right
have
away.
drive-throughs?
Probably not.
I
Well,
don't
not-
think I've ever seen
I've
a
never seen
standalone one.
But
What-
either way, that is like without a doubt a fast food place.
Yeah.
In fact, it's probably more of what fast food was thought of to be like
When
originally.
it first was, yeah.
yeah,
Because like people would sit down
Like the
and,
OG
have their
McDonald's,
meals.
yeah, you would walk up to
Yeah.
it and they have like the conveyor belt of like, which they have now, but it's way more like, I don't know, like streamlined. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like a whole thing that you need to follow.
McDonald's doing it right.
That's a good, the founder with Michael Keaton, that's a great movie. I'll say
That's the
that.
McDonald's
Yep.
one.
Mhm.
Is
That
that
is a
with
good
the
movie.
Monopoly one?
No, but that's
a
another
documentary.
That's a
McMillions
great
is a great,
documentary,
yeah, that's a
dude.
crazy good.
Um,
Tom Segura's cousin made that.
yeah,
Oh shit.
Did you say your second one?
yeah. Five Guys. I was
Five
gonna
Guys.
say that was my argument with shoestring fries.
What was the name of
dude.
the first one with the pigs and blanket?
Cookout?
Cookout.
Cookout has just fucking insane stuff, dude.
Mm.
But Five Guys, their fries trump
They're so
Steak
good.
and Shake
Nah.
by a million.
Nah.
By a million.
That is a big debate. I love Five Guys fries, but I do like
That's
just the
a top
idea
two.
of shoestrings more than
The steak
the ones-
fries, is that what you call them? I don't know. What the
steak
fuck
fries are like those
No.
fat,
The
like thick, like bricks.
Those have
Nah,
like
those
their
are-
own type.
It's like
like a brick of
Yeah,
potato.
but it's fresh. It's like
Yeah.
literally a potato cut and
That's
then
what
fucking thrown in.
City Barbecue has like the same type of fries
Yeah.
too.
Same shit.
Good ass place by the way.
Yeah.
City
I gotta
Bar.
bring like a bucket.
Yeah.
Dude, we
For
should
the
have a
next one.
Friday in here. All right, my top 2. I took personal offense when Cole said fuck Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
I don't know
same.
any person in their right goddamn mind that could ever say that.
Trash him. He can't even defend
I-
himself.
Should we suspend him for
I-
one pod?
He's already
Can't
suspended.
even believe for the 10 minutes after he said that people out there think that this was an anti-Chick-fil-A fucking thing. Yo, Chick-fil-A is the dankest shit of all time. Bro, and you can say whatever you want to say about like their religious things and their LGBTQ feelings or whatever. Just go and eat the chicken and tell me that it's bad. If you think it's bad, you got a mental disorder. Top 2.
Kind of slow.
Top 2, and it's got to be Skyline. Bro, I will house a 3-way.
Damn.
I will house one. I will put it in my body and shit it out, and I'll do it again the next day. Those are my top 2. Just delicious. I used to hate the chili there. I actually used to work there as well for a week, and then I quit because they told me. I think I might have already talked about like
You
worst
couldn't go to
jobs.
football night.
Yeah, I couldn't go to Friday Night Football, so I had to quit. But
Yeah.
the shit is so good. It's so good. It's a little more expensive, and I mean, a lot of people hate on it. Non-Cincinnati, non-Ohio people usually say the same thing about Gold Star as well. It's like
It's the
just
cinnamon.
trash.
It's the cinnamon in the chili. That's
but
what
I
it is.
just love it.
Yeah.
And when you do get it through the drive-through, like the 3-way, it does look fucking terrible because they don't put the cheese on it yet. You have to apply your own cheese.
Yeah.
It does just look like someone took a massive dookie on your pasta.
Yeah.
But get past that, you're having a great time. All right, those are my top 2, Skyline and Chick-fil-A.
Damn, dude. Truthfully, I wouldn't even consider Skyline fast food.
Are you
in my
kidding me?
head.
But
It absolutely is fast food.
to defend it, it does have the drive-through.
Yeah.
So there are
only
drive-through
because,
ones.
dude, it's pasta.
Dude, so
like,
what?
You just don't. Then I consider Piata fast
Listen to this.
food.
There's
though.
like South American fast food where you can go order like pasta in a box.
Yeah.
And that's still considered fast food. It's just like
I don't know.
One of my flops is pasta too. So I'll start with my flops.
Do it.
Noodles.
yeah.
Noodles and Company.
Noodles Inc.
Just boring.
Big flop.
Mhm,
And I
mhm,
used to love that shit, and I'm like one of the biggest pasta lovers you'll find, even though it's hard to say that because everybody loves fucking pasta. But what a ripoff, dude. That's basically what it comes down to. It's not like the pasta's really bad, but it's like, dude, you're getting this
Pay
like
for shit.
20-ounce bowl.
Yeah, you get the shallowest fucking bowls at this place. Like they
Dude, and you have to pay if you want like a decent sized one.
Yeah.
The large is like $12.
It's insane.
And
And
you
if
need
you
to
want to add
add meat.
chicken, it's
fuck.
$3 more. I don't know, dude. It's fucked. It's not, and that's the closest you're gonna get to like a
Yeah.
fast food spaghetti pasta place, whatever.
Fazoli's. I don't know if we've ever
never
talked
never
about
talked
Fazoli's or if
about
you guys have ever had Fazoli's. They have a drive-through.
Okay,
It's like
there you go.
Italian baked ass pasta, good as fuck, and they give you like breadsticks while you're waiting in your car in the drive-through.
Nice. And I
Before
mean,
you
and,
get it.
and all the I don't know
Amazing.
where we want to consider pizza joints and all this shit, but like all the pizza places serve pasta.
Yeah.
You know.
I would consider like places like Pizza Hut, Papa John's, all
That's
that.
fast
That's
food.
fast food for sure.
I will say to touch on your noodles and co. The only experience I think we probably all ever had with it was Powell. It was like the first
There's one in
restaurant.
Grandview.
There was the first restaurant in Powell was like in that strip mall.
Chipotle was there.
And then did it go noodles?
Yeah, it was like, well, the McDonald's was the first thing, of course, and then there was the Chipotle,
And
the
you had the
noodles.
B-dubs. You had the B-dubs
B-dubs.
there.
Dude, B-dubs.
But noodles was like the only thing that like I can think of where it's like
Yeah,
you can get fucking mac and cheese as an entree.
just a rip off though.
Yeah.
That's well, Panera. But
Yeah.
my second flop too, Long John Silver's.
Yeah. Who
Just-
the fuck gets that?
Their hush puppies are good.
I don't know if I've had Long John Silver's in my life, but literally just thinking of fast food fish has me shaking in my boots. So I don't.
Yeah.
Not even gonna fuck with it.
Yeah. Damn. Long John, I cannot believe they're still up and running.
Just thought of an honorable mention for flop, but
We can go fucking around again. I don't really care.
Your bottom two, Sam.
Damn. I don't know. I really wasn't thinking flop two. Burger King. I think Burger King is trash.
fair enough.
The only thing that really ever came out of that restaurant that was even mildly good was chicken fries. And you're stupid if you think I'm wrong. Number two, because I had one terrible experience with it and have never gone back other than for their milkshakes because they are good. White Castle.
I was gonna say that was my honorable mention.
It's strange, dude. Like, White Castle has been around for very long.
Yeah.
Scarily long. Like, up with, like, McDonald's kind of shit, and they've been serving onion-drowned fucking burgers that are 10 cents and fucking just shoveling them down your throat. But I got, like, I think Drew was handling my burgers and got me sick with his raw chicken hands touching the meat.
Yeah, probably.
And I got fucking sick off of like 2 burgers, and my mom was a patent lawyer for White Castle for a little bit of time, so they were giving her a bunch of shit and frozen big ass meals, and White Castle just left a bad taste in my mouth.
I'm really trying to figure out a place that I just despise so I can lay into it, but it's tough. Like, I'm going to say McDonald's, even though, like, I don't even really hate it, but I'll flop it. You know what I mean? Because, like,
Yeah.
I can do without it. Like,
It's
other than,
McDonald's.
like, the ice cream cone and, like, the chicken
sundae?
and the nuggets. Like, you will not catch me ever buying, like, a Quarter Pounder or a Big Mac.
No McGriddle?
I can't do it.
Breakfast.
Wow.
Breakfast, the hash browns, like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't necessarily hate it, but I'll flop it because, like, I'll rather go somewhere else.
Dude, quarter pounder.
Syrup in the buns, dude?
Syrup in the buns, not
I
really my
mean-
thing.
Yeah, not for me either.
Unless it's
Really?
alien,
I
unless
like
it's alien syrup in my buns, I don't want it. Flop 2, second one that I'm gonna say fuck this. Shit, this is tough because I like food. I like to pig out. I'll find something that I like on most things, but we mentioned pizza places. I'm gonna say Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is just kind of just garbage. Just trash,
It is.
trash, 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 trash. Just go get Donato's.
Lowest tier pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Low
Dude,
tier, honorable mention, Culver's, top.
Yes.
Yes, dude.
I cannot believe we left out Culver's.
And
It's
I will
tough.
end it there.
A concrete mixer?
Butterburger.
Oh my god,
Cheese
dude.
curds.
I might need to drive to Pal
Yeah.
just to get this shit today.
Taco Bell. One of a kind restaurant, dude.
My-
One of a kind. There'll never be anything like
what about a
Taco Bell.
Del Taco? Or a Jack in the
Yeah,
Box?
like an El Pollo Loco or a Del Taco.
Yeah.
Flop the fuck out of
Oh,
those.
Taco John's.
How do
Which
we
is
feel
like
about...
fucking Cole's
You
gonna say.
lived out there. I was going to get Cole's opinion on it, too. In-N-Out.
Oh, I should have said In-N-Out. That's a top for sure. I would get that too often.
When I was in Las Vegas, I ate the fuck out
It's
of it
so
because
good.
it was there, and it was literally open 24/7.
And being blessed in the fact that like I grew up without it, I could go there and eat it like every other day and not have it get old for me at all because it's like something
You
I
weren't
haven't
around
had.
it for fucking 10 years.
It's so, and they got the secret menu there, dude. It's popping, bro.
Animal style everything.
Ew.
That's like the key.
True.
Animal style everything, no pickles, and my unpopular opinion was fuck Donato's. I think it is the worst pizza joint. I know.
So fucking bad. Just a shitty opinion, just like Cole's Chick-fil-A
Hey!
opinion.
You're
whoa,
gonna.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I
after
will not
this-
agree with this.
After this, you're gonna get in my car and we're gonna drive to a mental institution. And I'm going
I don't
to
think there is
drop you off in a cardboard box, much like how babies
Like a
get dropped
kitten?
off at and kittens get dropped off at like
Yeah.
fire.
And then you and Abby Bella can have a
Yes.
conversation.
Yes.
Then I will transcend into King Nazu and fucking implant my seed into a volcano, therefore establishing my dominance across the world.
All
and
right.
sprouting
That
my
was
children
Episode
all over the
31.
world.
Episode 31 in the books.
Yeah.
My favorite number. Didn't mention that.
Hey.
Is it really?
Yeah. I grew up playing like in OIA basketball. They gave you random numbers every year. I got 31 3 years in a row.
Just randomly.
Yeah. And I was like,
Interesting.
I guess this is
Dude, when
God.
you turn 31, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You
What's
might
gonna happen?
You might die.
Well, I've always said I have about 10 years left, so that'll be on cue.
You might die.
Anyway,
All right, y'all.
fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Love ya. Subscribe, rh.pod on Instagram.
And go fucking
Real
alien.
Handsome Podcast, YouTube. Check our shit
Hell
out.
yeah.
Tell people, like it, all that.
And go find yourself a nice
Have
alien
a
to bang.
blessed day, and
Bye.
Let's have a good fall.
Fall boys summer. Fall out boys summer. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace.